Get play against Kamario in the championship.
Yeah,
That's how
they
you won the
play against each
championship.
other, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now they play against each other every year. That's fucking crazy. Ooh, god damn.
Let's go. Let's go.
Boy, Nate beat the shit out of ADZ. Hell yeah, at his crib and shit. H's was at the crib.
Let's go. We in this motherfucker.
Crack you. Open one, Z.
I'm drinking one now.
Oh shit.
Shit. I'm late then.
Z, you in the B&B or Tilly?
I'm in the hotel.
I'm late.
Let's go defense. Give me one. Give me another one. Give me another motherfucking star. Huh?
You been out there picking money, huh?
Yeah.
Out of order.
Pick! There we go! There we go! There we go! Tell you, we turfed in this motherfucker, man.
Motherfucker!
The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down.
You caught a peak.
And it is
hell yeah.
Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play
Let's
in
go.
the ACC, if not college football.
I don't need no bullshit happening right here.
And dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Seminoles ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I'm trying to do a me thing at one time right now. Who you playing?
From the gun, it's Johnson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
He got Michigan?
You know what I really
and what league?
like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you
Bowl
are,
game, huh?
whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Man, come on, Kamario. That was a bad throw, fam.
25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season.
This nigga wide open, dog, and you make that bad throw, fam. That's crazy.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short.
Damn, we got a chance to go 2 touchdowns. You do that bullshit, dog.
That they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
Why your accuracy
The
ass?
offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Let's go. Man, ain't no way.
Has to have it on 4th down. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Thrust that arm out. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Dude, this nigga
Gets
don't even
out
want
of
to
bounds
tackle.
after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Payne. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts the
What the score is he now? See himself?
break the seal on the
No.
scoring. It's 3-0.
Fuck in.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
But you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
This nigga come free. The running back didn't even touch him.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. Looking for room at the 25. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on. Going 70 plus
came with
to the
another
house.
offense.
What a huge
That'll be
play
better.
by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
He dropped it.
From deep, it's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
Hey, Bill, what bowl game you say you made it in? Okay.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that.
Yeah, now I'm in a regular season game.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Sets his feet. It's Sperry. He lets it fly. And the incomplete
What's the score is over there?
Shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls.
We got him. We got him.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got him.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed on the right side, that's Wesco.
You're good.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
Hey, these things really
that drag, and I get the first down.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short.
Huh? Hell yeah.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davidson. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turns into the pile. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He's got enough, and they roll.
Let's go.
On fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You scored.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Motion from the back. Back's going for the goal line.
Give me them. Oh, that's a pig.
Just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown.
I was, bro. The nigga was flat-footed.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Let's go.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like
Man.
having an extra running back in your
Man, ain't no way this nigga just real life took straight off with DJ, bro. That nigga was sad.
Absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Let's go. That shit dead. Nigga going to earn points in this motherfucker.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to
What's
make
he
it
got?
to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Drops back. It's Sperry. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this
Man.
football game. A week ago, he
Ain't
only
no
got
way I
sacked
ain't
one
tackle that
time.
nigga,
They
bro.
already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the
Look at
quarterback.
this nigga DJ
That
get
last
old,
sack
bro.
got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Out wide right, it's Chroma. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They've
Bro,
done a
ain't no
really
way
good
he
job
catching it,
identifying
dog.
mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is
Why
able to
they
get a
building
little
this
bit of push.
nigga,
Just gotta
dog?
give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
Hey, that shit screen, dude.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
Oh, watching that bit went on. Look at yours.
Grabbed behind the line, it's
Oh, that's how
Brown.
you will.
And they swarm him
I don't know
under.
why I switched yours.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Bubba, you know yet?
On third and long, he's going to have
You
to
was
throw
still
for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Comes down, it's Chroma. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Girl, I need to laugh.
Let's go, Fluff.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play.
He sure talking a lot in.
First play of the period, first down here.
Ain't gonna lie, that's really got me sick for the night.
It's Barry.
I got me some
Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Well, you better say it. Here, and they may raise the dues on FK if they get stopped on third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops
You
really
may
annoy
be
you because those
young,
running
but
backs are always
you're
asked to be
right.
more a part of the game play. Get the ball more, touch it more.
Three,
An
well, how
awesome
many?
opportunity in the pass
Three
game
more
to make a play.
wake
Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
It's like, we got gold. This shit taking long as a
Way too
bitch.
far for the field goal. They'll go for it on fourth
This shit
down.
usually fly by. That's what I'm concerned.
Needs it.
Think they need it.
Damn, the fucking TV. Oh, fuck.
Man, what
Said
a
it coming.
job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes
It's a
to
$100.
run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job. Seeing the ball thrown, he's got his guy.
How much on the play
makes
clock?
tackle and gets the big fourth down stop.
Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They've jumped to the top of the
Time out.
conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse. But a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
For me, that's crazy. I didn't realize you had.
Quarterback changing the play.
What great. What KD too.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the middle.
I knew it.
Tight end getting vertical. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
Shit, I left playing a couple years ago, but I'm still in
when he's in the
the.
pocket looking for the
Oh,
big fella,
God.
and they're able to hook up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
What you want, nigga? Bomb that bitch?
Might as well run him again. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
The
So you
big
sound like you
fella
playing
in the
football.
middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding,
my fault.
really stopping the other team's run. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running
I'm
backs
fucking
back.
with you, fool. I'm just fucking with you.
Little less room to
Bro,
work with
I'm just,
now.
I troll everybody around, everybody in this bitch, bro. Come on.
From the gun, wants to pass.
That's crazy, bro.
Look out.
Hey, bro.
He gets the
You just
first
fucking with
down. What a
fam.
weapon to have a guy who can
In the
move
club, we
chains
all
for you
fam.
by any means necessary.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude.
What you say, Bill? You hate to lose to them bombs, ain't it? I know how that shit is.
Down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they
What
just turn
defense
around
you
and
run?
hand it off to him again here on second.
Bro,
Damn. Why didn't you go nickel? Go nickel tight. Nickel more.
Picked up
That's some bullshit, though.
What's goes he?
Second and goal from the 5.
man, turn it on. I got the screen up.
Kept
My
it on the
bad, my
ground.
nigga,
Now
they
they'll
think you
throw.
mad.
Whip it out to the back on the screen.
Damn.
And that
I'm in the
did
game.
not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
You know, this happens sometimes.
Cut some
Cut him
out.
out.
You forget which direction you're going, and you got to
Fuck
be
you, cocker
reminded.
bitch.
Say, bitch,
You were
fuck
going
you.
the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play.
Bitch, I'm
get
in my
close to
bed.
the end zone,
Hands
not start
down.
dancing and going the wrong way.
Rush
I'm in the
right
bed
to
playing
space.
games.
He
I'm gonna
stopped
play
short
what?
of the sticks. There's still
I'm gonna
a field goal
NCAA.
range
I'm
if
gonna play
they
that game.
choose to kick it here.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did
Man,
not
people really- they
pay
don't
off
shoot,
as
bro.
they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I'm sure his daddy was just like that though, jumping teams.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Y'all need you to look like every day of that week.
Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Turns it upfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Brown. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Dropping back, it's Sperry. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Mario Taylor.
And the Knowles will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive.
I wanted to hit him, bro. But Kamario accuracy so bad, I don't want to fuck up the throw.
Snapped it, they'll throw to start the drive. He's looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Gets the job done on third downs. He gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started,
let's go, guys. We got this beat. Finish them off.
Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now
finish them off. Let's go. Defense, let's go.
Going to the air. Snags it. Plows through the defense. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Clemson is quick to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first time.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense
they made me die.
On the quarterback, they're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Niggas love that hook, boy.
I was gonna say, what do you do on hook, though? Surprised he ain't no other your ass.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Throws to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to
get rid of a game.
Get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Long way to go on second down.
Go get him. I'm there. Let's go. Intentional ground and let's go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
What the fuck?
They're all over it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide.
Appreciate you.
I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Time
there we go. That's what we needed. There we go.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Looking for a big play. A full dive to haul that one in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
Lem going off. Lem is going off.
He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The whistle sounded and they got it called just in time using the timeout with a second left now to see if they can score before the half. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Are forced to settle for the field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Draw that shit up, Z. Draw that shit up, Z. Draw that shit up, Z. You got him going mid blitz now. We got him.
And though their quest for perfection is over, this team is
still
very much alive in the playoff picture.
We got him.
Looking to throw it, Sperry.
Lem, you a ballin', nigga.
In the face of the contact.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Pass interference. Let's go. We'll take it.
Tackle is
yes, sir.
28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time
Let's
they
go.
kick it away. Fields the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
I'm pretty sure Colin Gandy gonna be able to hold me.
The Tigers send out the offense to go.
You already see it.
Yeah. It's already set.
What time? I wonder what time they play.
Night game, 6 o'clock. I think it started at 6
Oh,
o'clock.
it's a night game. What?
Got
I
6
gotta figure out the
yards
day
on
of the
play,
game.
2nd and 4 coming.
You just sense the frustration starting to build.
Come on out in there, Hope.
Offense, but I
No,
think
we
with this
won't.
running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here.
Well, it's gonna be
Let's
a
go.
high scoring game or a low scoring game.
Now a first
Oh,
down
miss.
from the 45
LSU
yard
by
line.
They both gonna score. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, they're gonna be a defensive game.
Boy, they put up points every time they play.
Nigga, Lane the one who was putting up the points.
Oh, what them doing,
You
man?
think? You think?
Even when Chip Kelly was at LSU, they put up points.
You think they not finna use the piece of Lane keeping offense in his team? And the
Man, they
ball?
both finna put up points. I'm telling you, they both teams finna put up some points.
So you think gonna go over 42?
Ball! Man, get the ball! We in there.
You think gonna go over
Short
42
pickup of
points?
4 on first down, dealing with
about
a
to quit.
2nd and 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball.
That
Try
ain't
to get
even
your
like every
shoulder
day,
down the
that way.
catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes
This man
down
dropped the
right there.
motherfucking ball, cuz.
Coming up with a big interception. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
Oh my God. Man, what the fuck, Oregon?
Moving the pocket, it's Sperry. Finds his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because
Pick! Oh my gosh, he dropped DJ1!
So trying to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Quick give. It's Chroma. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough for the chains.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays.
Fucking good.
This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Drops back on first down.
Let's go.
He lets one fly.
I already knew what you wanted, nigga.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't let him get.
Let's go, nigga. You ain't got about to bet that your ass blitz, Sean.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Oh my gosh, Camario. Nigga, wide the fuck open.
The Tigers are in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Wesco. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
What the fuck?
Hand the ball
Just
off.
inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Headed to the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love it, defense. Shut these niggas out second half, baby.
And taking away hope as they push out the lead in this
We fucking balling.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys.
You done pulled everything I just
Hard to
ain't
let up
get
in a
bad.
rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Hey, y'all fucking with bourbon in here, bro?
Line after the return.
What?
Bourbon, not bourbon, but Mardi
We'll
Gras.
see what they can do
I
on
don't know
this
why
drive
fucking
that
ordered
starts
bourbon.
at the 16-yard
I
line.
don't know,
Man, let's fuck with this shit, bro. Let's make it a board shit. We can get a
Moves the
B&B.
pocket. It's Berry.
Drop that
That
shit,
shit be
nigga.
Left
hilarious.
side is Lopez.
Drop that shit.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose
And the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to
Oh my
feel
God,
like they're running
man,
away with
already.
this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Looking left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside. It's Johnson. He's
Better catch me, nigga.
He almost punched it in
Oh,
for 6.
boy.
Down at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to run, it's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
get out of bounds. How that's not first down?
He'll bring it
Switch
back
it where
from
you fumble
inside
it,
his
get it.
5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Hurt. What are you doing?
Opening play of this drive comes
First
from the
down, let's go.
12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Makes a man miss. He'll be guided out of
Let's
bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to pass on second down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Now he'll fire
Hey, Mo.
back into the middle.
No. This is my bye week, bro.
That big explosive play carries him into plus
Oh,
territory.
this motherfucker.
10 from just across the 50. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Lopez. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle.
What is that? I don't know. You need to make sure.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He wants to throw it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot at maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll run it. It's Davidson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They give it back to him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal?
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback, and obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing.
Snags it, and he's open. The 50, the 40. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves.
What are you doing, bad girl?
Offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
What you gonna eat tonight?
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game is going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The run inside. It's Davidson. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Netty time.
Who you got playing in there?
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Shit, the one out there game. They game. Houston and Kentucky.
Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Shit.
Coming out with it, it's Singleton. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Berry. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
We're going to 1.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Stands in and takes the hit. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Hell nah, I done caught you, dog. You tripping. I knew you was finna say that shit. I knew you tripping. I done caught you on there. You crazy. It's your turn. Show the fuck yeah. Hell no.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. It is incomplete.
You better the fuck not.
4 seconds remaining.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the ball.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it and he has to have it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today.